Hello and welcome to this week. Is that something on my... Oh, hello. It's my Wix hat. A guy doing some scaffolding on the house left this, and I was like, don't mind if I do. Anyway, we're back on r/JackSucksAtLife, and okay. Such a terrible photo. My armpits are way too hairy. I don't know what I'm doing with my expression. Alright, whatever. Let's take a look at the top post of the week. Oh yeah, here we go. Brilliant. Removing Jack's facial features until he is unrecognizable, week 6. So what have you removed? Is it my teeth, maybe? I removed the tongue. This is terrifying. Oh, so last week you removed the teeth, but you left the tongue. Oh, this is... What's going on? Right, let's try and predict what we think people are gonna get removed next, because we are kind of running out of features. I feel like we're reaching the nose stage, you know what I mean? I do think the top would be funny though, so you just made me shirtless. Remove the nose, but not the nostrils. You guys, you're geniuses, you know? You make it weird, but then you manage to just sprinkle in a little extra bit of uncomfortableness. How much does it cost to buy the wee bush? Okay, once again, the real questions are being asked on this subreddit. First, we need to find out the price per acre of land around the Eggleton area. And this depends on the type of land Eggleton is, which is arable, as seen here. Oh, you've already put way too much effort into this. So you've rounded down to 11k, as East Midlands is generally less expensive because of poor quality soil and lower housing prices. Alright, we'll keep going through this and we'll work out, would I spend the money? Do I think it's worth it? So you're measuring this area based on the height of these guys, I guess? So you're measuring him in shoes. I don't know how accurate this is going to be, but we'll see. Alright, he's 5'10", apparently. Very, very smart, very accurate. You notice the two hay bales were roughly the same length as the bush. Well, I mean, it is far away, I'm just saying. I think this is going off the rails. Alright, 1 acre is 4,046 square meters. Divide this by 4.6. Divide it by 11k, which is the cost per 1 acre, and you get to 879. Alright, now we divide 11k by 880 to get the answer. How much would it cost to buy the wee bush? Hypothetically, 1250. Bit underwhelming, really. Join the Reddit, guys. So just for this, like, singular bush, it would cost... I mean, I'll spend the... Where's the... Who do I send the 1250 to? We could get a plaque up. Hey, Jack, do you want high-quality posts every week? Well, I sure do. The answer is probably yes. Well, I have a proposition for you. If you accept my offer, it means we can create much higher-quality posts without needing to use terrible low-quality images of you, such as the ones I've used throughout this post. So, can you give us the thumbnail folder? In exchange for high-quality posts. Ooh, do I share my thumbnail folder? I have one. Look at this. Already got them on Google Drive, and there are literally so many. I don't even use most of these anymore, but if I scroll, it keeps going. You get Jack through the ages. Wait, we're gonna get to like pre-glasses Jack. Yeah, look at this. Check out all of these classics. Alright, yeah, what could go wrong? I will leave a link in the description to my thumbnail folder, if I remember. It's gonna be hilarious seeing 80-year-old Jack continue to say this every other Reddit video. I feel like I looked so young then, like it wasn't even that long ago. Why does that one look so real? Oh my god, that's crazy. God, if I'm still doing these weekly Reddit videos at 80 years old, kill me. Still no facial hair. There really is no need. Oh no. This has to be a rage bit. Yes, so another promise completed. Get that on a list somewhere. I'm sure no one will. But I released a new Thursday video for the first time in a few months, and it was the new I'm Not a Robot Neil.fun game. And people actually really enjoyed the video, while simultaneously hating every single moment of it, because maybe I am a robot, I think is what we're establishing after watching that one back. So this was a one where I had to just select bike and stop sign. So if you enhance, you can see that bike is literally right there backwards, and it was the same for stop sign somewhere else. All I had to do was select those two words. I way overcomplicated it. I started selecting every time one of the possible letters appeared. Then I was like, do I need to include and? Do I not include and? So I was like unselecting them. You saw the edited down version. I think I was spending about 15 minutes on this one. It was rough. I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry about that, guys. The video is doing pretty great, though. Look at that. 90,000 views in a day. I'm happy with that. After watching Jack do the intersection test, I'm beginning to think he's a robot. Jack struggling to reassemble the intersection is the most Jack thing ever. So that's referring to this. Look, right, I'm not a dumb person. There are plenty things I consider myself quite smart at, okay? This kind of puzzle is not one of those things. That part of my brain is just missing. I don't know why I struggle so much. I know this is easy, but I can't do this kind of thing. Jack, I love you, but some of these attempts were incredibly frustrating to watch. Jack not knowing how to do a word search is so hilarious. What this has taught me is that Jack wouldn't succeed in an escape room. I don't know, man. Pretty sure you're a robot. Jack not being able to remember more than 3 things is crazy. Alright, I mean, you know, we're all friends here. We're just having a little bit of fun. Not my finest hour. I will admit that one. Green screen for Kai. Alright, Kai, do your honors. Ah! Who else noticed the Reddit video is doing really well? Alright, well, let's see if that's still the case. Yeah, I mean, that has beaten the last 3 Reddit videos, to be fair, in just 3 days. Do you know what? It's a bit of a shame how much a thumbnail and title impacts a video. The views on these Reddit videos fluctuate quite a bit, but if you actually click on any of them, it's all just the same content. It's just me looking at weekly Reddit posts. But you literally need a pretty clickbait title like, my YouTube channel was hacked, or you lose like 30% of your potential views, which is such a big chunk. I understand why thumbnails and titles are so important, but I wish they weren't. That's all I'm saying. Facial hair, question mark, exclamation points. Does this warrant 184 votes? You know, I'm 29. Do we need to point out when I have like a tiny little bit of hair in a thumbnail? It's a miracle. Congrats, Jack. Can we not patronize me, guys? This is my first actual quality post, so please read all of the slides carefully. Okay, we'll see about that. Let's have a go. Right, Monday the 29th is/was your birthday. Okay, so yesterday at the time of this going out, instead of asking for a gift, I have a gift for Jack. I present all of you the Reddit Awards. Oh, Kairos Best Editor of r/JackSucksAtLife, Jack M. Welsh Commentator of r/JackSucksAtLife. Oh my god, we've got individual faces, and look, it's got guys' colours, got my glasses. On that note, I have a proposition for my birthday. I'm actually anti-trade offer, but we'll see. You receive some cool JackSucksAtLife memorabilia. Could be a Rick card. You receive Reddit Award with no shipping cost and a special surprise. Ready for the surprise? And it's a fun little digital party with all the gang. Well, I think we all need to slow down, if I'm being truthful. I'd love a little Reddit Award, right? But may I point out, not only are we not at 200,000 members, but also, this is an animation. Before I start dishing out Rick cards willy-nilly, I need to see a physical version of this award of a high caliber. I want it to be at a standard that competes with society awards. This picture will not do. I don't care if your birthday was yesterday. This picture is not enough. However, if we hit 200,000 members, which I don't even know how to see anymore, and you could create a physical version of this award, which is at a really high standard, then maybe we can trade a Rick card. So, good luck with that. If Jack's channels were opposites, Jack is good at death. Okay, JackSucksAtLife. Oh, I've got 5 million subscribers as well. You didn't have to make me sad by giving me more subscribers than I actually have. Jack Massey English. Yep. Okay. Ugly man bathroom. Jack is good at history. Well, there we have it, everyone. Not sure if this is an insane coincidence, or did I actually really inspire a Jack thumbnail? Is that actually your thumbnail that you made? Oh my god, this post is from 9 days ago. And that's my thumbnail I made 2 days ago. That's actually crazy. You used the same face and everything. Literally complete coincidence. If I saw this last week, potentially it like subliminally encouraged me on the thumbnail. But no, I wasn't copying this at all. As if it's the same face and like the same background. That's such a coincidence. I'm sorry, what? r/JackSucksAtGeography, 84,000 visitors? No. We need to find out if this is true. Oh my god. 89,000. This subreddit is just flying without me. I slowed it down. What a sad realization. Jack is guaranteed to win Connect 4 as of the new Reddit video. I don't want spoilers. We're not here trying to work it out. But that does remind me, it's time for this week's Connect 4 interlude. I now have 2 bits of insurance. Ooh, things are getting a bit spicy here. We have literally just 2 bars left. I think, has he gone there since last week? Not many people read this, including Jackie Boy. If you read this, have an amazing day. Don't tell me what to do, Tom. Okay, so remember, I am yellow, he is red. So if I go there, nope, that would just destroy everything that we've worked towards for the past, I don't know, 12 weeks. Which means I literally can only go here, and that will mean he'll presumably go here, which should block this off, so I can't win there. But then I think I'll be fine further up. He does have this at the top, though. Oh, jeez. I'm going there. It's still very scary, even though I know I've got this in the bag, but that's where I'm going, alright? I've committed. It's sealed that Jack will win now. Good run, Tom. I'm a bit sad about that. Bit embarrassing considering you have a couple of days to think about each move, not gonna lie. He has a whole week while Jack has a few minutes each time. Wow, guys, you're really laying into the poor fella. I thought I'm the only guy allowed to do that. Get your tenner ready, mate. That's a good point, actually. So Tom brought up pretty early that he is not sending me £10 if he loses. So we need to work out who the official nominee to send £10 to me on Tom's behalf is, all right? So that's up to the subreddit to discuss, okay? Because I don't want a load of people being like, I'll do it, and then we have to faff on. I want one allocated human, all right? Crazy in 3 weeks, this will have lasted over 1,000 third of a year. Don't say things like, it can't be true. I want a rematch between you two. God, no. This has gone on way too long as is. With the best possible moves, Jack will win within 5 weeks. That's still so long. How is that over a month still? It feels like we're so endgame. All right, well, I look forward to it. Making a Reddit post, Jack not seeing it. Why does this look like how it looks? Is this meant to be funny to you? What's annoying me is the pixels aren't even pixelated. It's just pixels over the top of a clear image. I'm upvoting this solely because of how bad this looks, and I want Jack to complain. Okay. Quick reminder that Jack in a pool has not been found. Do you know what? That is actually pretty insane to think about. Where is Jack in a pool? Every other drawing popped up. All 8 of them, right? But Jack in a pool, nowhere to be seen. And it was my favorite one. I got the Duck Gang, which is like absolutely insane, but I want Jack in a pool. As we're on the topic of the cards, I may or may not have just finished yesterday development of an extra little Creole product. Oh, that's exciting. So hopefully that will be out and you can get it in time for Christmas. And also there might be another little Jack Sucks at Life merch related thing coming soon. Could be good. Let's say something nice to Jack for once. All right, go on then. Attractive. Okay, thank you. Very kind, humorous, great Reddit content. Wow, what a nice guy. Thanks for making me smile and laugh a lot, Jack. You are welcome. It just feels weird reading this kind of stuff. Lots and lots of nice comments here. Why? No, why? Why'd you have to ruin it? I fall asleep to your videos. I'm in this in the best possible way. Your voice is very soothing, relaxing. Look, I take no offense to that. I'm very excited for the watch time, to be honest. And I also watch YouTube to help me fall asleep as well, so I can completely relate to that one. Reddit Awards 2025 voting. All right, what's going on here then? Jack Sucks at Geography video of the year. Ooh, so how have you concluded these? 1 hour of interesting maps. That's just a compilation. The Geography Tetris video? Filmed that in like 17 minutes. How'd they pop up? That's crazy. All right, Stuff video of the year. You've got the first Reddit video of the year, the no title Reddit video, or the Q&A trolling thing, which was pretty good to be fair. Oh, Jack Sucks at Life Geography video of the year. This would be my vote, because this is like, me and Becky just so proud of this one. Like, the actual challenge and just the way it turned out. Best product. Oh, well, you want to hold off on that, because there's a couple more things coming out before the end of 2025. Best Reddit post. Oh, we got the Ultra Red Turd Boy being found. The Jack Sucks at Wix play button. That's pretty good. I did really like the how long is each Reddit video. There's loads. There's absolutely loads. Wait, Reddit Revivers shoved their own post on. You can't nominate your own post, Reddit Reviver. Channel of the year. Ooh. Got a couple of newbies there. New Jack MW video, by the way. Quite a fun concept, in my opinion. I might link it at the end if I remember. Please show the support so the new channel. Would appreciate it. All right, best person of the year. I don't really want to do best person of the year because I don't like competing real humans. But if we're going to, how am I not winning on my own channel? I'll be fuming. Best side channel. Okay. Best Redditor. Yeah, do you know what? I'm excited for this. Voting is linked in the comments. All right, well, I shall remain impartial, okay? Oh my, what is this? Congratulations, you got a Jack-themed Labubu blind box. No way we have a high quality post. All right, I choose a number between 2 and 7. I'm gonna choose 4. Okay, let's see what we could have had. Turd Boy. These look so good, by the way. These are great drawings. Pop-up Pirate. Give me 4. Give me number 4. Jack Sucks at Geography. I'll take that. I'm fine with that. We missed out on the Jack Sucks at Life one with the colored hoodie. The Samsung's apricots, actually. I think that's the one I maybe would choose if they were real things. Oh, Jack Sucks at Minecraft as well. These are so good. Like, look how high quality each one of these drawings is. That's amazing. Shout out Purple Paint. Did a great job there. And then this is this is the post directly underneath. Yep, okay. Jack and his school bus gang. He needs to see this. I want to know if he can remember them all. Jack, can you name everyone there? Of course I can. He was only like, I don't know, 14 years ago, is that right? It's probably longer. Don't think about it. I've seen everyone in this image, apart from Kieran, in the last 12 months. I've also not seen Alex, whose forehead's down there, actually. We've got Ryan James, who happens to be getting married on the day that this is recorded. Steve-O, Roselle, Andrew, Liam, Johnny, and me. There you go. What an honor. Jack can remember people that were part of his life. What are your best roasts for Jack? Oh, look, the comments won't load. It must just be all nice stuff. Okay, never mind. 3 minutes in so far. Why is he so terrible at this? Why'd you have to say stuff like that? I made it to like level 20 or something, right? That's not bad. For those wondering, 5 minutes in, he's still struggling. I actually had to take a break for a minute. How many times have I said this? There is a difference between just attempting a game like that silently in your own time and attempting a game like that while doing a video and being on camera taking up a big focal point in your brain, okay? I stand by that being the reason that I'm terrible at stuff, okay? Guess the country by the Google car. Ooh, a little geography interlude. All right, I have been learning these, so we should be okay. Round 1 is easy. So we've got the snorkel, so that's going to be Kenya. Yeah. Round 2, medium. So we don't have any... this is a bit tricky, actually. This could be a lot of places because of the car bars, which I've been told are actually called roof racks, but I like car bars. So yeah, we don't have any Ghana black tape. So I feel like it could be a few places. I mean, I could guess Guatemala, but I don't really have enough to go on. I'll say Guatemala. Oh, we got it. All right. Roof rack, car bar. Thank you. Round 3, hard. That's not hard. That's easier than the previous one because we got the Mongolian sack. So that's Mongolia. Yeah. And then impossible. Are you trying to trick me? Because the tape isn't... I'm going to assume it's Ghana black tape, but the tape's over on this side. Well, we'll just say Ghana. We'll say Ghana. Reunion. Black tape at the back right of the car. This isn't even the back right. Can we not? Jack if he was a girl. It's actually just Jack if he wore makeup. I think it's a little more than I would do. I think I'd go a bit more subtle if I was going for it. Weekly member count update. 12 people have left. 23 people have joined. That's not great. We've gone up by 11. We are never getting to 200k if we've gone up by 11. How have we gone up by 11? 90,000 people watched the last one at the time of filming. We've got to have at least 100 of you join. Please, the link's right there. You don't even have to stay. Just join and that's it. Fan art of Jack's childhood home. Whoa, that is so strange to see because, you know, that's just my childhood home. Like, that's just my mum and dad's bedroom here. We've got my little bathroom window. But there it is. You've done a nice job there. It looks cool. It's instantly recognizable. I have a suspicion Jack is releasing new merch. What? 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 Fan art of the dearest friends. Whoa. That is unreal. Look at that. That's so good. That looks amazing. I really love the way you've captured us both. Do you know what? We have had some fantastic art this week. You make a post with 90 upvotes. Jack cuts it out. The Reddit vid. It gets posted to the YouTube community. Did I cut something out or was it just timing? It was this one. Ending my presentation with thank you. Ending my presentation with and on that note. I reckon it was probably just because I filmed the last video late, so maybe just the post refreshed or something. I don't know. What are those 2 red dots, Jack? Ooh. So I apparently have 4. They're saved locations on Google Maps. Berwick upon Tweed. So I think they're places that I stayed. Yeah, so I saved the location so that I wouldn't get lost. Did I stay here? Yeah. In 2018, me and Becky stayed here for like 4 days to celebrate our anniversary. And then I think this one is just where we parked our car on a day out during the same trip. And then we have a couple in Lake District. It's literally just the same stuff again, same reasons. I think they're just places that I parked so I wouldn't lose them. All 4 from like 7+ years ago. It's not really a feature I use anymore. But I like to leave them there because I just think it's kind of sweet. I think, do I have one in New Zealand as well? I used to. Oh, it is. There we go. Yeah, that is just another place that we stayed when we were in New Zealand. To the people on the Reddit video who are not as prominent, what is your one defining moment? Jack compliments my tile floor. Right, whoever this was, we need them on the Jack Sucks at Life Hall of Fame. I actually want to get an update on the Hall of Fame. Here we go. Some Redditors who have made major contributions to r/Jack Sucks at Life. Yes. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down all the popular ones and I want to see all of the obscure ones. Bat Duck's post 7 years ago with 9 upvotes got Jack to eat an eggplant. This was a broken promise for 11 months before Bat Duck reminded Jack. Incredible piece of history. This is a significant push. 693 is known for making Jack angry at tractors for one Reddit video. Complex Region 7553 was the first person ever that called Jack Sunshine. This guy got the top half of his name shoved in a video once a few weeks ago. These are so good. We need to see more. I love this. I don't know why I like it so much, but it's just so funny seeing these random things. Jack should do a video where he has to guess what country the fact was from. Can I say a random fact about every country? Ooh, so I'd need someone else to set it up for me. But yeah, that could be fun. I think that could be a good idea. Jack's profile picture evolution with dates of when it was changed. Ooh. Okay, so March 10th was when I literally made the channel. I just got this off Google Images, just a default Minecraft mushroom, and then by June someone created my first ever fan art and I immediately set it as my profile picture. November 8th 2015 is when I changed my username to JackSucksAtLife and I changed my picture at the same time to something less Minecrafty. That's coming up, that milestone. I wonder if I'll be doing anything special to celebrate 10 years of Jack Sucks at Life. And then this one sat for a while, 3 years, then 2 years, and then I changed quite a bit, obviously, during 2020. How long have I had this current one? 2023. Obviously, I did change the color a few months later. Wonder when the next one will be. It's already been 2 years. I mean, 2 years looks like kind of our average, so might be due a change real soon. Where did you get the names Kong and Flossie from? So Flossie belonged to Becky first, so maybe I'll get this wrong, but I don't think so. I believe Becky had a relative called Florence, and she was named after her. And then with Kong, my family didn't actually name Kong. It was actually a bit of a joke name by the people that bred him, because he was the biggest of the litter, so they were just calling him Kong because, you know, it was like funny because he was bigger than all the others. But we decided to keep it, and I'm so glad we did because it just fit the little fella so well. Just reached 100k. Thank you, Jack, for the laughs and the inspiration. Ah, beautiful. And you got a little emoji on there as well. Good tidings, good tidings. Did you hear about the Jack theory? What is that? Where is this from? It must be AI generated, right? I don't recognize this. This is horrible. You give Jack a nice compliment on how he looks with glasses, and other comments agree. He misunderstands the compliment, gets upset, and takes off his glasses. I don't know how I do stuff like that. I watched that back and I was like, okay, but thank you. Appreciate the nice comment about my glasses. Decided to draw Jack's Among Us character. Ah, amazing. I wonder if there'll be any more Sidemen Among Us appearances. That's all I'm saying. And I think on that note, I am going to end off this Reddit video. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, please do click that like, that subscribe button. For the love of God, join the subreddit. Also, big shout out to the community members sliding past the screen right now. I think it's time we add another emoji. So let me know in the comments what emoji you would like to see. All right, thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you later. Catch you in the next one, guys. See you next week. Bye.